Good morning, West Court Street Church of God.
We are Bobby, Jenny, Moore and Rease, Mihsill.
We wish that we could be with you in person this morning, but since we can't, we're grateful that we're able to share with you through technology. As some of you may know, we're currently on home assignment in Anderson, Indiana. We've been back in the U.S. for about 6 months. We were expected to come back in June of 2020 to start our home assignment for 1 year, but we had to evacuate the country because the borders closed. And so we took the second repatriation flight offered by the embassy at the end of April. So we're still planning to be here in the States until next year. In this time, we have been able to visit several churches and share with them, some virtually and some in person. We've been doing a little less traveling than we normally would, and it's just been either me or Bobby going on Sundays instead of our whole family most of the time. Children of Promise continues to run in our absence with the volunteers that we've trained locally in Cote d'Ivoire. EBAL was closed for several months but reopened in September, and their next module is coming up starting in November. And many of the ministries continue, including the Lockpolo Project in the northern part of the country, which Bobby's going to update you on.
One of the exciting things that is happening in Cote d'Ivoire is the Lockpolo Project. Lockpolo is an area in the northern part of the country. The national leaders of the Church of God has a vision to build an activity and ministry center that will care for and reach out to the community. The first phase of the project is about to be completed, where a well is being drilled and a water tower installed. When the well was being drilled 4 months ago in June, the church had an opportunity to reach out to the community. Pastor Yeo, who was from the nearby area, was not present. He told the drilling company, who was already on site, to start drilling. Before they began to drill, the village elders told them that they must offer a live animal sacrifice to their ancestors and village gods, so that they will be successful in finding water. The head of the drilling team, who was a Christian, said that this well was for the church, and it would not be appropriate to offer sacrifice to pagan gods. So they did not do the sacrifice. The team began to drill as Pastor Yeo arrived. They drilled past 80 meters and then hit rock. Pastor Yeo told the believers there to pray. They reached 100 meters with still no water. Most of the team were ready to give up and move to a different location and try again. The head technician insisted to continue a bit further. Most of the villagers were standing around watching, and the Christians were praying. At 105 meters depth, they hit water, so much water that everyone ran away from the rig as fresh, pure water came gushing out. So this well will serve not only to provide the community with water, but also a testimony of God's power and provision that is greater than all other gods. Since the drilling of the well, Pastor Yeo and the national leaders of the Church of God in Cote d'Ivoire has been working at installing a water tower. And as of 2 weeks ago, the water tower was erected. It is exciting to see what God is doing in Cote d'Ivoire. The next phase of the project is to build a wall around the property of the church.
Thank you, West Coast Street, for your support, and we are grateful for you. Thank you.
Merci.
Merci.